Is Mega Rayquaza strong enough to beat the Pokémon God Arceus? To find an answer to that question, we will have a battle between the Mythical Arceus and the legendary Mega Rayquaza. Both Pokémon get support by other legendary and mythical Pokémon from their regions. Are you ready? Let the battle begin. Welcome guys, my name is Versus and I'm your live commentator for today's battle of Arceus vs Mega Rayquaza. We see the Mega Rayquaza side starting with the mighty and fast Deoxys. Arceus decides to go for Regigigas. So that is a start with two very different Pokemon. Deoxys goes for the pressure and Regigigas has slow start. Slow start means that Regigigas speed and attack is halved for the first 5 turns, but Deoxys doesn't lose any time, goes for the superpower that is super effective and does around half damage, but its attack and defense fell. Regigigas returns with a knockoff despite having slow start. It's bringing Deoxys down to its focus sash. So we see leftovers on Regigigas. That means Deoxys has no chance actually without a crit to kill Regigigas with superpower. What will Deoxys go for here? It goes for a Psycho Boost, but Regigigas avoids the attack and returns with a return, getting the first KO of the match. Deoxys goes down. Psycho Boost would have done a crazy amount of damage here, I'm very sure about that. But now Regigigas has already 2 turns wasted from its slow start and it's getting stronger after 5 turns. So what will the Rayquaza side do here? Regigigas is quite bulky. Regice is coming out, so we see an epic battle between these two Regi Pokemon. Can Regice do anything here against the Regigigas? We will see what the sides go for. Okay, we see a Z move. We see the Ice type Z move coming out from Regice. Wants to get the kill here. That is insane. We see the Sub-Zero Slammer, and I always love these animations of Z moves. That will be a huge hit, but will it be enough to take Regigigas out in one hit? It is. Regigigas falls to that strong hit of Regice. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I expected Regigigas to live that hit, but now Heatran comes out. Heatran with its fire and steel type is a super strong option against Regice. What will Regice do here? Will it stay in? Will it make use of the 2 switches each side has? We will see. Actually, Regice can't do too much against Heatran. Yes, Regice goes down, goes out. That means 1 switch is gone. And Latias coming in. Latias is getting hit by Magma Storm. Not super effective against that Dragon type Pokemon, but Heatran gets residual damage each turn and Latias is trapped in as long as Heatran is on the field. So we will see what it will do now. Latias, both of its stab moves, the Psychic side and the Dragon side is not super effective, but Heatran goes out predicting something here into Cresselia. So first switch for the Arceus side's gone. It predicted the Surf, so very nice prediction going into that Cresselia, and Cresselia eats that Surf for breakfast. Cresselia is an incredibly bulky Pokemon and Latias should have a lot of problems to break through it. It goes for the Dragon Pulse, stab Dragon Pulse. It does better damage, but you can already see it will be super hard to take that one out. And Cresselia returns with that Ice Beam for so much damage. Actually, Latias must switch out here or it will go down to the next Ice Beam. So Latias switches out. That means no switches at all for the Rayquaza side. And Regice coming back in, eating up that Ice Beam, a mile high special defense. And look at that. That is pathetic damage. That is nothing for Cresselia. So what else can Cresselia do? Cresselia can go for some status moves here. No, it goes for the Psyshock. Great choice of move here because it targets the defense and not the special defense. And we see Ice Beam coming out from Regice, bringing Cresselia down to a Citrus Berry, and it's eating its Citrus Berry. So that is a very difficult situation for both Pokemon here. I'm not sure who can take the upper hand, if it will be... It could be Cresselia. No, Cresselia goes out. does not want that. Back to Heatran actually. Heatran, the perfect counter to that Ice-type Pokemon. But Regice predicted it that time. It went for the Thunderbolt. But here, in that case, both teams has used both of their switches that are allowed for the battles here in the Versus Network. That means Regice must stay in for the rest of the time. And it goes for the next Thunderbolt here. It does. Oh, it gets the paralysis. That is the chance. And Heatran is fully paralyzed. Actually, that was the only chance for Regice to live one turn and not get hit by that huge Magma Storm. And Regice just goes for the next Thunderbolt. Brings Heatran down to 45 and it's paralyzed once again. That is crazy. That is so much. This is insane luck for the Regice in that scenario here. Heatran can't switch out, Thunderbolt coming out, and Heatran goes down to a Regice. How often can you see that? A Regice taking out a Heatran from full HP down, 4 Thunderbolts, and that was insane luck. So, what can the Arceus side go for? Cresselia comes back in, the Pokemon that switched out. So maybe Cresselia should just have stayed in and went for that Psyshocks. Yeah, Cresselia goes for that Psyshock from before. And, oh, that could be a KO. So maybe that was the biggest mistake we could have think of. Ice Beam bringing down Cresselia to 85 HP. And if that Psyshock KOs here, then Regice will go... Yeah, Psyshock once again. Does it KO? Does it KO? It does! And that means the switch from before was totally unnecessary. Heatran was not necessary to go down. But nevertheless, we have an even match for Pokemon on the Arceus side and 4 Pokemon on the side of Mega Rayquaza. Jirachi comes in, but by the way guys, make sure to leave in the comments down below which team you are cheering for. Are you Team Arceus? Are you Team Rayquaza? Let me know it in the comments down below. But back to the battle, Jirachi is going for the Iron Hat. And it gets the flinch. The luck continues for Mega Rayquaza. I mean, it's a high chance for a flinch by Jirachi because of its ability Serene Grace. But now Cresselia goes down to the next Iron Head. Cresselia is out of the battle. 3 Pokemon only left on the Arceus side. We have Arceus, we have Shaymin, and we have Manaphy. Which Pokemon will come in? It's Manaphy. So we will see the battle between the 2 mythical Pokemon. I would say the 2 clones of Mew. What can the 2 Pokemon go for? Jirachi can go for Zen Headbutt, can go for something like Thunder Wave. Iron Head doesn't make any sense at all. Manaphy is going for the kill here. It's going for its Z move. I have not seen that coming, to be honest. But the Z move for the Arceus side was still on the board. Hydro Vortex going for the stab Z move here. And how much damage can it do to the Jirachi? Jirachi is a bulky Pokemon. It's not enough for the KO. It's around 2... Oh, and it avoids the Zen Headbutt. That is the luck coming back for the Arceus side. So the first real luck for the Arceus side here after that huge... Oh, Surf. Is Surf enough? Is Surf enough? It's so close, but Jirachi lives that Surf. That is an insane battle so far. Zen Headbutt comes out. We see leftovers recovery on Jirachi's side. But now we have seen Manaphy outspeeding Jirachi. That means that Manaphy could have more investment in speed than the Jirachi. And I think Jirachi is a little bit bulky when we have seen how good it have tanked the Z move. But now Jirachi goes down to the next Surf, bringing the battle to an even level. 3 Pokemon on the side of Arceus and 3 Pokemon on the side of Mega Rayquaza. Latias is coming into the battle. Latias has taken a huge amount of damage in the battle before. But Ice Beam coming out. Ooh, is that enough? Latias is hanging on with like 1 HP and striking bet with Psychic here, but Manaphy can take that pretty well, so that Latias seems to be not super fast, and Latias is going down here, bringing the second kill in a row to Manaphy, and Arceus is on the winner's side at the moment. It's a little advantage for the Arceus side, and now we see definitely Latios coming in the battle, because we know the ace Pokemon will always come at last in the versus network battles. They must come last as the epic Pokemon in these battles. So we have Latios against Manaphy here on the board. What can it do? Manaphy actually must go for the Ice Beam, and it outspeeds the Latios. That means Latios is kind of a bulky set, but that did a ton of damage. Latios is going for the Dragon Pulse, just going for the kill and getting Manaphy out of here. That means definitely we will see Shaymin coming into the battle. Shaymin versus Manaphy. What can the Shaymin do? Actually, the Shaymin's moveset is not the best against Latios. Most of the times it carries something like Seed Flare, Earth Power. Both of these moves are not super good against Latios, but we will see. We will see what happens. Shaymin, you see 207 HP, a bulky variant, Draco Meteor, but the Draco Meteor misses here. The luck is now on Team Arceus side. The Pokemon God is getting the luck here. Next Draco Meteor, this time Draco Meteor connects for Latios here. How much damage will it do? Bringing Shaymin down to 66 HP only, and Shaymin going for the next Air Slash. Will that be enough for the kill? It is not. Latios is hanging on there. Latios is hanging on, and if Draco Meteor, yes, Draco Meteor connects on -2 special attack, will that be enough to take out Shaymin? It will be close, but it is enough. Getting the KO on Shaymin here. Shaymin going down. That means the Pokemon God itself enters the battlefield now. What can the Pokemon God do? Arceus coming in the battle. Which Pokemon will be faster? It depends a lot about on the EV spreads. We see the Arceus is a bulky variant with 22 HP. Both sides think a little bit what they should go for. Actually, Latios is faster and it just goes for Dragon Pulse. Why didn't it go for Draco Meteor? Maybe not risking to miss here and just getting a little bit of chip damage on Arceus. And Arceus goes for its strongest move. It goes for the Judgment. If you guys have taken a look on the Arceus, you see that is a flying type Arceus, matching the flying type of Mega Rayquaza. Rayquaza coming into the battle with the airlock. That means no weather will be in that battle here at all. No weather effects at least. Arceus with a Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza enters the field. The wish comes true and Rayquaza becomes Mega Rayquaza. That will be the last battle. So Rayquaza should be stronger, not stronger, should be faster, I guess, but we will see. Yes, it's faster, going for that huge Dragon Ascent, which will drop its defense. That is very important. It will drop its defense. How much damage can it do to Arceus? It's a huge amount of damage. Defense drop, special defense drop, and now Arceus goes for that flying type Judgment on minus special defense, but Rayquaza can hang on. Okay, this is the last move of the battle. Which Pokemon will be the winner here? Has Arceus Extreme Speed on its sets? No, it is not Extreme Speed. That means Mega Rayquaza goes for the Dragon Ascent and should take the win in that battle. Yes! Arceus goes down, and that is the win for Mega Rayquaza. If you enjoyed that epic Pokemon battle, just make sure to subscribe right here or watch another Pokemon battle, Ash vs Brock. I hope to see everybody of you soon here in the Versus Network. Goodbye, guys.